nursing, how 42 years of nursing helped me start a bakery. Guess what? If I read that article and I'm a nurse and I need a cake, I'm going to go to your bakery. Because I'm like connected to your story. This is what I mean by everyone's trying to put themselves in boxes, and it's the wrong strategy. Guys, I talk about so many, I talk about Latin America, I talk about business, I talk about my family, I talk about being vegan, I talk about being a triathlete. All of that makes me my thing. Like that's me. And people are like, why are you talking about being vegan? And I'm like, because it's important to me. And I'm not creating content because I care about if you like it or not that I'm a vegan. Or why did you put up your thing about being a triathlete? Because it's important to me. Because health and fitness are important to me. So if it's your truth, and being a nurse for 42 years is your truth, then you create that content and then watch what happens. People will connect to it in ways you can't even imagine. Why I don't want to be on Facebook right now, but I am. That's what my article will be for you. Why I don't want to be here, but I am. Right? That's your truth right now. Truth is undefeated. Nobody can stop your truth. Nobody. Right? So when we think through the intersection of these things, right? You know? That, like, why do you care about fitness, Bruce? Why? Why?
Because I feel it's a stepping stone to better life.
Why?
Stepping stone to structure.
Why?
Because people don't really care about fitness, and then when they don't, it kind of shows in the rest of their life.
Yeah, so that right there is his truth. We're going to look at, he's actually shown me he has a YouTube page. We're going to look at it in a second. Because I'm going to give some ideas for Moose and then that you guys can apply. But if you have a truth to share, share it. So when you said to me, Marlene, I don't know what to write about, just write about anything you have lived already. That's step one. Make sense? Cool? Question?
So it actually comes to like basically what I'm saying from like this workshop, like all I see, it's like a filter. So like you need to put specific keywords, like we all have the keywords there. It's like an intersection.
That's right. I think that's a good way of thinking about it. Keywords, and then let those keywords direct the content.
Because you said from vegan to triathlete.
To business owner, to investor, to speaker, to family person, like I have 18 things I talk about, and if I'm trying to fit it all into being a branding expert, then I would never talk about the other 17. But it's the other 17 that leads you to the thing that, like, you know, makes sense? All right, cool. So,
it's like research.
What's that?
It's like research.
It's like research. It is research, except it's real life, right? So does everybody have at least one topic written down? I want to hear the topics. Let's literally just go. I don't know if we want to do that. Why don't we do 5? Who wants to volunteer? Any 5 volunteers? Or I'm going to start calling you. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
African American student leadership development at government white institutions.
Wow. Good. Really good. Say that again slowly.
Okay, sorry.
Everyone listen to this. This is good.
African American student leadership development at predominantly white institutions in higher education.
So the only suggestion I would have for you is turn it into sort of an instructional piece. So I would say in the front of that video, primarily white institutions can incorporate African American leadership in their programs.
So it's a research.
I don't know exactly what you're saying, but the idea is this: if I read that article and I like that article, then I come back to you to say, like, hey, can you do a little bit more of this for me? Do you understand? Good. That's a really good topic. Anthony.
On my whole education career, let me do a thesis on student disabilities.
Perfect. Brilliant. And look, that has a lot of different parts there. Do you guys see that? That is a great example of an intersection. You have 3 main themes in that one topic, and that can be the thing you write about. Yes.
So that's how community centers can bridge the gap between race and business.
Perfect. Perfect.
My research experience and adolescent mental health while I was working as a physician assistant.
Say that one more time.
My research experience in adolescent mental health while I was working as a physician assistant.
Good. Good. Anybody else do one more?
Who will be next for the CEOs? I will put that Facebook groups, those are charts and graphs on LinkedIn.
Tell me the title one more time.
Who could be the next one?
Who could be the next president?
The CEO,
Good. Good. Who could be the next president? Because Lincoln wants to be the president, so we should write about the president, right? Yes. Go ahead.
She was asking me what interest I told her that I have a background in silent fashion.
Yep.
So I'm interested in being a musician. So I
Yep.
said stylist turned into a musician.
Good. Sounds true to mortician. The other thing that could be interesting for you is you can figure out like what role does style play in the afterlife. In you know, like how do you dress? You know, when you have an open casket, maybe. And this is, you know, this is a little morbid, but like, how do you make sure the last thing? I mean, this is a real thing. Like, I actually think if you started to do a video series about teaching people how to dress their loved ones for their final open casket, and you did that video series, and then you had like a website to your business, I think that would be, you actually could probably become like massively famous. You know?
And the person has like religions and cultures, and, you know. And
Absolutely,
interacting with
and that could be a whole series, like how different religions approach the final outfit of the people you love. Like, you guys are really thinking about it the right way.
So like, as absurd as it sounds,
There's no such thing, my friend.
they actually have a thing where before like the rigor mortis sets into the body, they actually position the corpse sitting down or like lying down with some sort of like fashionable clothing with glasses on, and it looks like that person is actually alive. They could be watching TV. You would just take, they actually
take them out when they go parties.
That's really interesting. But see, like, even, like, guys, I want you to really just, I want this, I'm a big idea thinker, but I also admire practicality, and I adore it. I want you to just think about something. What do you just, the story Julian just told us, right? Have you met this person? Nope. How do you know that exists? Yep.
He opens the.
That's it. Like, it's seriously, that's it. And that video or that person was probably sitting in a room just like this 10 years ago, thinking about like, how do I even get started? And now some random guy with some random guy in some random building in the South Bronx is talking about it. That's pretty cool. That's never been possible before, but now it is because of technology. I'm all about using technology for good, you know? And if that brings a family peace, then they did a good job, because now Julie and I are talking about it, and now you're thinking about it, and now you're gonna go do something. Do you see what I mean? Okay, good. Anybody else want to share their topic? Yeah.
How video games yield truth to the evolution and advancement of technology in space.
Cool. You threw the cosmos in there, yes, huh? Yeah. See, you didn't even say cosmos in here, but then I remember you did say it before. Now I just remembered. Cool. Interesting. Did you want to share?
Actually, that was it.
Oh, that was yours?
Yeah.
Okay, you said cosmos before.
Right.
Yeah. I knew it was somewhere. That was yours? That's good. All right. Guys, great, yes, let's do it.
Since mine is to have a business as a international children's building, and also coaching for women and somehow to recognize their skills and work on that, right? women's rights, equality, and presented with education, women-owned culture, and diversity across the design.
Good, great, makes sense. So let's do this. Since you guys have, I think the topics are fantastic. But again, I want this to be, I want you to, since I have time for you today, I want us to walk out today with like actually something done. So let's take 10 minutes, and you decide if you want to do it alone or if you want to do it in person. It's up to you, whatever is more your learning style. And I want you to literally write out a page, at the very least, the outline of what that video or that article would sound like. Sure. I want you to take 10 minutes, and I want you to literally write out the article or the video script. And even if it's like this, even if it's like part 1 is going to be about my first 10 years of nursing. Here are the 3 lessons I learned. Part 2 is going to be about my last 10 years, the 3 lessons I learned. And part 3 is going to be about how I incorporate that into my business. Write as much as you can. The idea is you walk out here today and you're ready to create something, or you've already kind of created it. You can work in groups or by yourself, whatever you want. Are you recording this as a video? Can I see it?
Ryan, you know whatever I mentioned outside to my thesis?
Yeah, I love that topic.
Well, so I'm trying to like do inclusive and stuff. They're throwing in transfer students because I'm a transfer student, but I feel like it's like I'm out.
Where's your transfer from? From here, but to where?
John Jay.
Oh, right, you're John Jay. How do you like John Jay? You like it or no?
I'm used to it now.
It's tough, right? It's an intense.
As a transfer student, it was tougher because they're like, I'm in your church, right? As a junior, you're a freshman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like being like, I'm in your church. So
But it's a good school. It's well recognized.
You invading his territory? Is
What?
that how you feel?
What?
Why you feel like you were invading their territory?
Because I'm a transfer student.
That's how you...
You get it, right? You get what I'm trying to say.
Why? Because they look at you like, who are you?
It's very progressive.
Why you think
Because
it's
we have a
progressive?
degree,
They're able to
Plans that
get a lot of help.
We have a
It's
degree,
very
they
progressive in
don't.
the sense that they're not inclined to help anymore.
They would help
responsible for everything.
They help non-transfers more than transfers. Like, we have the associates, they don't. They're just there for the bachelor's. We have more experience.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I have the title.
Oh, you
Make a
got this.
motion. How my journey is.
No problem.
So now
See,
you
I don't
can
see the connection.
or write the video.
For the other
Spread
one, I
the
didn't see
outline.
the connection. So I was trying to like tell
Cool.
me.
Because when you transfer to Hunter, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to take a while to find the first one. You said you want
She's sure, you know, she's.
I don't know about that.
Didn't you say you would have a bachelor's degree?
I know, but I...
Didn't you say you have a bachelor's degree?
Yes, but you know Hunter is not a very long.
Wait, how do you have a BA from Albany?
That's a good thing.
She needs a BA. You're allowed to take more than one degree. She got a BA from
Criminal justice and crime.
exactly. So she got her that degree. She finished that requirement. All the requirements of that degree, she got it. So she can come back to any other university and take another degree. That's how you end up with 4 or 5 degrees. She's going for an associate's and a bachelor's at a 4-year university. She's going for that before your system again. So she's gonna have
So
to.
you have to start over basically.
Yeah.
So if I go for another bachelor's, do I have to start over? Because I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You start over from scratch.
you start over from scratch.
Exactly. So you start at.
Yeah.
You typically start at.
If I go to a CUNY though.
Yeah.
You still go.
Anywhere.
You still go.
Private
Start
college,
from scratch.
private college, public college, same thing. You're starting because you've
But they're
already,
both public school too.
you've already completed the requirements for 1 degree program.
You mean I should gen ed, right? I don't take the gen ed.
No, you have to take everything.
No,
You
once-
completed the requirements for 1
Once
degree.
gen ed is over.
Anthony, focus.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
for real.
focus. I tell you to get a degree in law and society, you need to fulfill your gen ed and the requirements for your major. And that is it to get a degree in law and society, right? You've earned that degree. I want to go get a degree in psychology. You haven't fulfilled any of the requirements for that. You're 120 credits short. No. It's not going to apply because it's under 1 degree. It's used as an elective.
Social credit, so
But
I
I
can
think
go
it's,
for info.
you can't because you can apply. So what Denise can't do is apply her credits from her bachelor's degree already gotten to her current degree. It's not going to work. They're not going to transfer. She's not going to get any transfer credits. She's not going to transfer. She's just starting her degree route. You get it? So that's it. That degree is independent of the degree that she's doing. It's not retarded. It actually makes very much sense. It's like, analogies are.
It's like when you get married,
Oh shit.
you get a divorce, you gotta start all over again because you gotta actually start dating another person if you wanna be in a
You can't step
relationship.
into a relationship with, like, say I'm married to the wall, right? I can't say because I had a great relationship with the wall and it ended that the prerequisites of that relationship of being with Denise. No, she's a completely different person. Completely different person.
Exactly.
Completely
So
different
it's
set
like
of
when you
values.
get married, you get a divorce, you wanna be in a relationship, you gotta start dating. You gotta meet up.
People walk in circles. Because to me, like, I want to finish that word.
Now you get it personal. I was just doing an analogy.
I get what you're saying. Once I submit this blackboard, you got to look at this. I'm gonna do it anyways. We haven't had a library class yet. But a lot of you already know how to find scholars. That'd be the person you go to for. But it's version.
Well, it's version.
Let's give it a try.
I like the what was it? It's like,
I love this.
So,
What is the one section found?
so I'm gonna come back to that.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I put how to become
I have the title.
Or what's the power
I got the title for like the parts.
Working as a
It's like things that goes into it. So like the first word is like true blue, so it's like very much colors, pretty much every color is associated with different set of emotions. Usually, so and I go down and write it down. I feel like I started when I first played here, and you know actually shopping around Jason, actually trying to research into acting theater and trying to make connections between being an actor and acting. And now it's trying to find a reputable acting tool, which we're looking at doing.
Should you go to Lehman next year?
Yeah.
Is that the plan?
The plan is to go.
Maybe that's right.
Cool.
Maybe like how I planned on getting, why I want to go to Lehman in college.
So it doesn't have to be a complete thing, it can be like a journey.
It's a journey. It's all like nothing's. Do you know what I mean? Nothing. What's
I want to just like a research question. Like, do I make a good question? But I ask like a question. How does special education teachers, students, and educators, their students with disabilities influence the person with disability?
how do special education teachers influence their educators? Teachers educating other, their teachers. Change the question.
Teachers teach.
Teachers teach
Students
educate
with
influence their
disabilities.
students.
With personal relationships.
How do special education teachers influence their students to do what?
To develop personal relationships.
To develop exactly. To develop. That's to develop. It can be how do teachers influence their students with disabilities?
Influence the person.
With the disabilities? To begin establishing personal relationships with others.
And I have a hard time reading part of it, but I can crack it down on the first thing. On the first page.
Sir, what you do is this is a key with your
How do they implement? How do
That's some
how do teachers who are I can't do
how do teachers, how do special education teachers?
it doesn't say how do teachers examine the students
How do teachers what?
how do teachers influence their students influence the relationship with others?
Sir. Read the question to me, it's a little bit slower.
So how do teachers influence their students with disabilities, develop personal relationships with
Others. Just put with others. Because you know what? Actually, you might use it to develop personal relationships with those who don't have disabilities. or create awareness with others that don't have. How do teachers influence their students' disabilities?
To create
An inclusive environment with students,
this is for the art.
an inclusive environment for students who don't have disabilities or don't have learning disabilities. Make it specific to learning disabilities.
Don't have,
Learning disabilities.
no, this is what
Don't have a disability.
that don't have.
And
Because you don't have that, it's going to be part of the ADA, because you have a learning disability. John James.
Well, you went to you going to leave him?
I was going to consider going to my grandmother. If they made me case the
journey there, right?
who wants to come back.
He likes the
Not my
first.
fucking, not my fucking life. Yeah, coming back in, with my associates, because I didn't complete it. I have 2 semesters. So if all goes well, by May of next year, I'll have my degree, and then I'll be on my way to Lehman or Brooklyn College for theater.
Why you can say with me?
Guys, take about 2 more minutes.
Sure that I'm gonna be in the left. I don't even know if I'm gonna get accepted if they welcome me.
Bro, I do that to Baruch. Baruch is stupid.
Have you been to the?
Baruch wanted me to take pre-cal for me to like to graduate from the online.
I wasn't even thinking about Mercy.
Don't go private, stay public right now. Saves you a lot of money.
I haven't even touched my card.
What?
She went through her entire education without touching tab. You know, tab used to equal tuition, but now it doesn't because of all the government cuts and stuff like that. And because the governor, 2% of his budget calls for fixing cuts in EQ. That's why tuition is, that's why we're not getting tab gap reduced. We're just tab gap $79 million. And CUNY's asking for $8 million of that to bridge the gap, which doesn't do anything to get tab
Okay,
credits.
money is not enough. I would ask
It's
for,
definitely not enough. You have 500,000 plus students.
I would ask for 65 million.
You ask for 65 million, you might not get it.
Because
Plus all the new initiatives that they're funding, everything that they want to create that ensures.
You also have every 5 years, because remember it takes 5 years for them to actually approve it and actually give it to you.
well, tuition
Talking
is
about
going
the city.
well, rumor has the tuition is going up $300 next semester.
Well, we actually
Is that for
are.
both grad and undergrad?
Well, for student activities, we're actually gonna go up $20 for some students. And actually like $20 a change for some students and like $16 to $17.
So like they're taxing the full-time students?
They're putting the tuition up in general. There was a tuition freeze at the 2-year universities, but the 4-year universities continued to move up. Now they're going to raise 2-year schools as well as the 4-year universities.
Yeah, but they better not back you know.
It's going up 300.
You guys need more time?
So it's one for
Yeah,
this semester.
take another 5. It's
What
fine.
are you talking
It's gonna go one for this semester or 300 a year?
The question.
That's a semester. So it's $600.
about?
That means people are paying $4,000 at John Jay next semester for
Say that again.
$8,000 a year.
That's why you got to make sure.
8,000.
That's why you make sure your degree counts. Because if your degree doesn't count, your degree doesn't count.
I was part of the second, wait, I was part of the first class class of David Gomez's 10 years.
I love that. So right, so I gotta write that.
He's not going to be when I'm graduating. It's the science plan.
You would?
I'm going to write it to graduation. I want to
He's gonna come to college.
Because actually we
Oh,
come
you know,
back
you did
to
miss
all of
something.
it.
You know why? Because you weren't here.
Yeah.
I want to see my graduation.
Petition.
Not a petition, it's just like respect.
No, petition. The honorary speaker. Imagine we have like, yeah, graduation checks on Jay.
So what do you need?
I would dead yell at you. I would dead yell at
What are
you.
your
I don't even know what I wrote. So I said that for the first
Well, you can take my mother's stuff and grab it.
half, this is why you
Mom
don't.
needs to go. No, she's not going.
Why your mom?
She didn't support me. If you didn't support me,
I don't think I'm inviting anyone.
No.
I think I'm inviting only my siblings.
What about your friends?
Last time I went to your graduation, homie, so I'm not in there. Last time I went to your graduation, I was knocked you out of the corner, dragged your butt by the
That graduation was boring. You were there for 3 hours.
You had
a one?
The largest class of work position.
Also, you have, my dad or like the guy.
I think the largest class
That-
here
that
right
better
now
be
is
something.
Is what?
nursing.
I think it's gonna be the case here.
In my class, I think in
This
my
school
major,
is known as the single mother
About the.
single mother, yep.
of women that's trying to be nurses.
She had more than she said.
Listen, the first half of my video, I'm just gonna put how to become a PA and what was the pipeline, the pros and cons and best advice.
How about you in terms of the single mother? Got you.
No. And then I'm gonna talk about working as a pediatrician, a pediatric PA, and then talk about briefly about patient exit, mental health, and how parents and ability to help. Then I speak how my independent research help them.
And you share, sorry, you're not going to share the name, but you can share. That could be it's directly. Why do you want to work with you?
Gotta get sleep tonight.
I got chemistry.
Gotta go to all the
You got class. What time?
5:30.
It's at 8:45.
Chemistry.
Like for example,
Organic.
what's the last time?
No. Molecular chemistry. And no, it's not 8 hours. It's up to 6% today.
But it's Friday.
Yeah.
Isn't Friday double Thursday?
No. That's not.
What?
No, my recitation is on Mondays.
They don't know what
No, but I feel like
Can I work for you?
It's for a Senate.
What are you doing, Mama Senate? Good job. Did you do Model UN?
No.
You guys put this up, really?
This is my first rodeo.
Do it.
Non-nursing.
I would stuff on.
Yeah.
Stuff on. Talk stuff on Mama Senate. Yes.
Very nice. Never discussed it.
Try it.
You're gonna get a patient first. They're gonna give you either empathetic or republican.
Are you able to know before?
Yes, I'm gonna let you know. You're gonna write another each based on your time. And
How are you? What happened to math? But that was your thing or not?
Math is, yes. It's
That was,
also-
I was looking, I was like, wait, I don't see math wait, what's going on?
Well, I had a bunch of things on the paper.
Oh, word. No.
I had a bunch of ideals. My biggest field academically is math and science. But, I mean, honestly, there's just so many things that I really want to know to see. And now I'm just like trying to narrow it down. That's the problem I've always had.
Yeah, because I know that you wanted to go in academic engineer, but.
No, not engineer. Engineer is pretty basic.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, just kind of like, I want to.
I mean, I can video and look into it and
I actually went to, I actually volunteered through this program. I volunteered at City College. You know how City College is huge. That's their this thing, and I was in that building, in the engineering building, and they were just talking, and I was like, I was like looking at that, like, and I was like, oh, they had to do this project, and I see like there's stuff that they actually do, like some of that I really like.
Someone's Scandinavian.
You wanna read mine? Even though I dictated to you, or you didn't listen to me?
What's up?
No, that no.
Trying to tell you something.
Alright, guys, let's do,
Accent too. By law, depending what, you have to take a caption when you come back and show.
alright, let's wrap up in the next minute. Even if you have more you're writing, it's okay, you can do more later.
I avoided it. I didn't have to take it. Stuff. Why I didn't take the caption was because I came to you before.
Yeah, there was a certain period of time and I was supposed
On
to
the
take
process, first, and try to have because I like the guy that I'm seeing, like he actually was like, I'll wait.
Yeah, so
You don't have to-
basically you don't have to take it.
Depending what you're doing.
And depending on how good you do the courses, so say like you're at a demonstration and all, you do like high.
I didn't have to take it because I came in here before they put that into place.
Exactly. So that's why I didn't take it, but now it's a requirement.
Even if I didn't
But quite
graduate,
frankly, the capstone is not as bad.
for mine it's.
I took 2 capstones, believe it or not.
It's basic,
The reason why I took one was because I needed a writing. So it happens to be a capstone course as well. And I did it in English. I did it on literature.
I would tell my still the same pattern, the independent stuff.
It depends on your major.
It depends on your major.
Well, I'm actually independent.
Well, I'm actually liberal arts and science now. But before, they had me catalog. Because when you transfer the pattern, they had me as liberal arts. So because of liberal arts, I did have to take writing courses. I also had to take a capstone. So I was trying to kill two birds with one stone. And I did the writing intensive with the capstone on a capstone course. And they only gave me the credit for one.
That's a great writing test.
So you have to do.
So I actually registered for the capstone, but I changed my major. So because I was a liberal arts and science, I'm no longer required to take the capstone. But I took it anyway because it was about Bronx. The course it was literally titled Bronx Dispute. And you talk about hip hop. You talk about the burning of the building. That's basically what you're talking about.
Are you still doing it?
Well, I guess your caption is very,
Oh,
very easy.
I wish you were still taking that head stuff inside.
But I have to choose. And I'm society. So I don't know who I can read.
What's the topic that you actually think?
I was thinking of doing soil erosion.
What?
I was thinking about soil erosion, and then I will have to take a sample and
Yeah.
And
then you have to actually research it and actually do
yeah, and I was
geology.
thinking about specific place that is not here. I was thinking about the island. I was thinking about doing the here. But then when I was here, how to test so stuff we don't have the time in here.
Never actually do a caption based on something that you don't have access to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let them figure out that. But I was thinking about doing this about tap water, about the curls and tap water.
You could talk about what's going on right now. Well, no, never mind, because that one it will require for you to travel because it's like New York City has the best tap water, hands down. California has horrible. California. Michigan, terrible. So you can actually like, if you talk about that, comparing contracts. And actually you talk about, yes, water in New York City has fluoride. We also has what's called fluoride. But yet, not fluoride, but like fluoride. But yet, it's still.
All right, guys, let's wrap up here. Let's move back to the.
It's best than the water
report.
in California because of water in Mississippi because of what's going on. It's actually, I think there's actually, I don't know, is it Mississippi the one
All right,
that's
so
in the water?
question for you guys. How did it go? Let's share some thoughts, some questions, some comments. There were a lot of good questions that came up individually. If any of you want to share that publicly for the group to hear, it might be helpful. And then, how did it go? What happened? Questions, comments, concerns, frustrations.
It was a little bit challenging.
Why?
Well, because the thing is, what you asked was for the, ideally, you know, what would you like, what else would you like to do?
Right.
So, in reality, we didn't have like like for instance, like in my case,
Yep.
like I didn't have an experience.
Yep.
So for me, I had to like, you know, interconnect all of them without having the experience, and then come up with a, you know, like an introduction. Or,
So what was the title of your piece?
well, the title of my piece was it's very long, that's why. It was my research experience on adolescent mental health while I was working as a physician assistant. And A, I'm not a researcher. B, I'm not a physician assistant. Yeah. And